if you're watching this video, I just went on an absolute tear. 20 minutes of rambling about where I'm at in my life, what I'm about to do with this, how I think I can help you, what I'm trying to build, and just all of the place of like where I'm at. You're gonna get all of that in this video. However, I went and looked at the footage after recording it and realized I filmed all of it in a Zoom, so half of my face is about to be cropped. Just listen, okay? Just listen to the content instead of watching. You can watch if you want to, but there's some real nuggets in there that I think you guys are gonna really enjoy, and it'll give you a lot of context as to like who I am and where I'm at. Yeah, it's a new thing for me doing this in this way, so bear with me on the footage of this video. What you're gonna see, aside from all of that, I'll also show you a little bit more of my office and the specific things that I have in it, and hopefully I'll hear from you guys as to different ways that I can help you moving forward and what other things you guys want to hear from me. I am in such a good place in life right now that it feels cool and it feels refreshing to not feel like I'm doing YouTube with a sprint of like, this needs to grow. I want 10,000 people that are diehard, close to me, close to my heart, that I could go and get coffee with, and that when they come up to me on the street, it's real conversation and real energy exchanged, and the people that I can really care about, that really care about me. I don't care about this being an enormous channel. It just isn't something that I really care about right now. I've done it before, built Honey House to 1 million people, and it's just not the way that I feel like I need in life right now. So if you're watching this and you watch this whole thing through, that means I love you, I care for you, and I'm doing this as a partnership with you guys. So thank you for being here. All right, let's get into it. And remember, the footage doesn't look good, so just listen in. Maybe it's helpful for me to give you a little bit more of an update as to like what do I do for work, and what have I been working on over the past year or so since I was making content more frequently. Okay, so I have my own company. At one point we had 5 employees. Now there's only 2 of us with some contractors that are part-time. So 2, sometimes 3. The reason that I slimmed it down was our services changed, and it wasn't needed anymore. One thing that I also have been realizing is just really what I want to do with my time, with my energy, and with running a company. A lot of people have the aspirations of building an enormous business and doing it really fast and selling their company, and I think that that's awesome. I think that that's a great goal for people that have that aspiration and genuinely want that. What I have realized over the past couple of years, and I think I've always known this, it hasn't ever been it's not a new realization, but what even came into more practical understanding for me was when I had 5 people and I was becoming more of a manager of overseeing people rather than being in the weeds, doing the work, being able to create so much content on my own and have a lot more free time and mental freedom. I just realized that I actually don't enjoy overseeing a big team, and this is something that I didn't know because it was something that I didn't do before, and that is absolutely nothing. No disrespect to any of the people that I had on my team. My team was fucking incredible. Love all of them to death. Still talk to them. Would gladly hire them again. They're incredible. But the thing that I realized is I don't want to be a people manager. I very much value my own free time. I very much value my own mental spaciousness to be able to try new things out and test new things and have fun with new things and just live very simply. So don't have an interest in building a big team, and don't have an interest in building an enormous company. And that sounds so weird to say, because it just sounds so counterproductive, but I truly don't have the interest in building an enormous business, just because I've seen it firsthand where the bigger a business is, the more challenges, the more headaches, the more fires you have to put out. And that's just not what I want to do. So what I'm feeling right now in this moment, if you're like, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to build a business that kicks off enough profit for me to be able to live the lifestyle that I want to live. Currently, it is doing that. My lifestyle is going to expand more, and my expenses are going to expand more as I have kids, and as I want to buy a home, and as I just want to live in bigger ways with my family. So my business will have to grow for those reasons. But I want to build a business that I don't want to retire from, that I genuinely enjoy everything that I'm doing, and that makes enough money for me and my family to live the way that we're living. And that's it. Like, that to me sounds so fun. It's not. It's to me it's the sexiest thing in the world. And to a lot of people, it isn't sexy because it's not the big exit or the big, like $100 million business, or it's not clickbaity of I did 0 to blank in X amount of time. To me, the headline is building a medium-sized business while being really happy, really at ease, really having fun with people that you love and enjoying it the whole way. That's a really long title, so maybe that's probably not the title of it, but that's what I feel like I would want the headline to be of my business, and that's what I'm gonna do. And I want the people that are on my team, when I do eventually get a couple more people, if and when that happens, I want them to really enjoy their work. Like, I want to be able to have days where I just am taking the day off. My lifestyle is very chill, and that's what I want, and that's what I've created. I just genuinely, dude, I don't know what happened in my body to make me feel the way that I do, but golly gosh darn, do I just enjoy life. The simple things. Simple things bring me joy. Like being able to sit here and look out a window with sun at plants. Gosh, some just art, and like I got candles over here. The joy that lighting a candle brings me is it's wild. I love life. It's so not a toxic positivity thing for me. It's not a let's not acknowledge that there's really hard things in life. It's almost like it's all good. It's all good, even the hard things. So I just have a real deep appreciation for life. And yeah, I don't know why I even started saying that. But if there's anything that I can help you guys with in this content, please leave comments. If there isn't anything particular about work and business and things that are like my working life, and you can just take an ounce of the feeling that I have towards life for yourself, well, that would be great as well. So what do we do as services? Couple things that we do right now. One thing is content strategy. So for the past couple years, I've been sitting with teams, small teams, big teams, from companies like Poppy to Once Upon a Farm, to Super Coffee, to big businesses like Therabody and Tonal and Microsoft and WeWork and Bleacher Report and TNT Sports and TikTok and Meta and like all different size companies, big and small. And the thing that they come to me for is understanding content and what's going on in the world today with it and how they can be better creators with it, for their own company and for the users of their product. So I sit with those people and I either teach them how to make content or just give them feedback on like what I'm seeing on the platform. Like the other day I went to Meta and sat down with their team of people that help creators, and I was just giving them feedback on what I'm seeing as a creator and hearing about new updates that they're trying to build and giving them my feedback on it. Like they're doing a lot of AI stuff and I'm giving my honest feedback on it. And the reason why I think that that's so needed for those companies is because they just don't really know much about, they just don't really know much about like how it is on the other side. Like when you're building a product, but you're not the consumer of it, it could be a little bit hard to really recognize like what is this resonating. So a lot of these companies are come and ask me because I'm a creator and I also understand the business side. They come and ask me like, what do you think? How can we do this better? What are your thoughts on this? So one of the big items that we do as a company is content strategy, helping out with that, all different types of creative strategy and feedback and how your content is doing, how you can film it better, all that. Another thing that has been really big over the last couple of years is most of these companies, it's particularly ones like CPG brands, which CPG is like a product like this, like anything that comes in a package that you buy at Target or Walmart or Whole Foods or Sprouts or Sephora or anything that's like packaged and sold in a store like that technically is consumer packaged good. So most of those companies know that they need to be making content, but they don't know how to do it. They just don't understand how to do the platform. They're not spending time on it. And they also don't need to hire a strategist. They need somebody that can actually do it. And so for a lot of the time, I'm not the person that actually makes the content. So I'm not actually like editing videos for brands in a lot of cases. I'm just telling them how to have their team do it. But if they don't have a team to do it, then a lot of those brands are like, well, look, like you can tell us all of these things, but we don't know how to do it. So how do we do it? So a couple years ago, I was like, wait a minute, what if I started making videos telling people how to do, like, start making videos asking creators if they want to come and do this for the companies and all find them jobs within the companies. Because I have companies coming to me and I know there's a lot of creators that want jobs because it's hard to make money as a creator. So I'll place them. So I kind of started this recruiting firm and that really grew. At one point we were placing like 10 creators a month. People like Microsoft, Skechers, Open, Almond Cow, Quinn, Super Coffee, like just lots of different, all across the board, tech, CPG, whatever. We're still doing that. Things have changed a little in the sense of it's a little bit more it's a little bit more hands-on, it's a little bit more manual. Before it was very quick and very easy. Now we're a little bit more, it's a little bit more thorough of a process of hiring because companies' budgets are tighter, so they need to be making smarter decisions. So they scrutinize the creator a little bit more. But that's another line of service that we offer is this recruiting. The last thing that we're started doing now is actually making content for brands. So throughout me making my own videos, I realized that I really understand storytelling. I really understand how to like form a thought or something, an experience that happened and share it in a compelling way that people actually want to listen to. And it like follows some sort of, it's not all over the place and sporadic. Somehow that clicked for me. And I realized, wait, actually like a lot of these videos when we're doing a story is actually performing super high. So let's do more of these stories. So then I started just doing a lot of stories And I was like, wait, companies actually need to be telling their stories, because a lot of these companies, a lot of the founders have like the most intriguing, interesting, unique, heartfelt origins to how their product was created. But they just don't know how to tell it. So we started this service where it's a very specific storytelling service where we will go in, we'll sit with the brand, we'll hear their whole story. They just ramble for an hour. We record it, and then we as a team go back and we turn that 1 hour ideation session into one or multiple very specific formulated stories. So we actually will, like, a person will ramble as if they're on a FaceTime with a friend. We'll be like, okay, this is the title of that video. Here's the way that we tell it. Here's the sequence of events. This is going to be the main part of the video. And then from that, once we get like the shot list, the script down, then we go into a shot list. So then we're like, we need to go and film this. We film this with the team. Then we do an initial voiceover of it. So we give them back the voiceover. Here's how you should say it to make it the most clear. And then they revoice over it, and then they have a final video. So we go make a couple of those videos with brands. And what we realize is usually those are the highest performing pieces of content organically, but they also are the highest pieces of content in a paid capacity. So companies have found a big interest in doing those storytelling videos with us. So that became the third service. So we're doing those three things right now, and they're going well, and we're enjoying them. And I think what I am experiencing right now is I'm trying to really understand, what do I actually really, really enjoy? Like, what fires me up? Like, sitting and doing this with you guys is the thing that fires me up the most. I want to get to a place where I literally am, my job becomes public speaking, hosting events, meeting people in the community, taking meetings with new and interesting brands and hearing what they're up to. That's what I would love my life to be. And these services have a intention for me, because in a lot of ways it does feel purposeful that I'm helping creators by helping them make money, or helping brands by helping them make money and share their story. So there is purpose in it, but I'm less getting like so fired up to do this with the brands the way that I was 2 years ago, when I had never worked with any of them, and just being able to work with them was like the coolest thing ever. So in any service, I think you're gonna go through ebbs and flows of like really feeling fired up. I think it also depends on the client, it depends on the story. I think you're gonna go through ebbs and flows of feeling super fired up, but yeah, in this moment, what I am doing with myself is understanding what is the shit that I absolutely get fired up with. And right now, all of my energy feels towards doing something like this. So yeah, if you like this, please comment on it to give me the affirmation to continue doing this. Actually, I don't even need your affirmation. I'm gonna keep doing this because I love it. But give me your affirmation if you're feeling this, so I can keep doing more of them and helping more. Those are the services that we do right now. I'll give you a quick look around my office. And yeah. All right, now let me give you just a high level view of my office. Okay. I started going a lot more vintage with everything because my last office was very minimal. So I got a vintage desk. I got a rug that's vintage. I got like more wood. And then I put these shelves on the walls. I'm still adding more art over here. I got a cool old print ad of Macintosh back in the day. I got a framed photo of Arizona up there. I got a Fugees album up there that I love, the Fugees. I got J. Cole down here. I got a Be Like a Tree poster. Stay grounded, stand tall. Always some good affirmations. I got Pharrell up here, cool photo and poster. I got some cool little vintage lamps all over. I got this one. I got this one. This one's really cool. I got this one down here. I got Sam got me this record player. that's vintage. I got CDs. Look at this CD stack. Do you see this? CDs. I got this is pretty cool over here. I'm gonna do at some point. I'll do another real long thing. These are all hockey cards of me, an action figure of my one of my favorite hockey players, Jaromir Jagr. But these are all cards of me. This is me when I played in Russia. Me again. My high school hockey state championship. Some Renaissance art, some books. And then on this side, we have the TV. I got some more art over here. I got my dad and that hockey player, Jaromir Jagr, with the Stanley Cup. I got a photo of the whole team. Then I got some more art back here that's not completely done yet. Right here's where I sit. We got Young River back there. Hey, buddy. And then over here, I love this chair. So this chair reclines too. So it's kind of like it's a little therapy session for people to come in and just vent. But it's also just a great sitting chair to just work in, and this little roller thing comes over. And then this is the view that I look out, and this is our neighborhood. So this is we live in Marina del Rey right now. Probably got another year here, and this is our home. So this is the office. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. More to come. Appreciate you all, and thanks for being here. Peace.